Hey everybody, welcome once again to our low on health video game review where I go over some of the games I've been playing recently. This particular video is going to cover Darkness 2 for the Xbox 360 and Twisted Metal for the PS3, so let's go ahead and start here. I will say, the Darkness on the Xbox 360 when it first came out, I really liked. It was kind of, part of the whole first-person shooter thing, but it had a really cool Darkness gimmick with special abilities. And I found the story to be really great, especially the whole Ginny and Jackie arc. Like, these people have a long-standing relationship. They were in the same orphanage together, they're boyfriend-girlfriend, they get around, they hang out, they stick up for each other. I really liked their chemistry, and it was kind of, disheartening in the first game. And when they started to throw her into the second game, I'm like, oh man, my heart kind of goes out to them, because I really just like these two characters a lot. Overall game, it is a lot shorter than the first one. It is very much linear. You really only have like 2 or 3 hub places where basically you hang out in your mansion and you can talk to people, which is 100% optional. But I love doing that because they did a great job with the characters. And I would just waste so much time in the mansion going through every single dialogue tree but every single dialogue that any type of character had, because they did a really good job with the voice acting and just making these characters believable, like they're actually mafia family and they care about each other. I really thought that was really cool. I was kind of on the fence and still kind of on the fence with its shell shading, which is okay with some character models. The loading screens and whatnot, I didn't really like his character model and some of the levels, meh. But overall, I really enjoyed the game. It is really short. I mean, I was able to play through it, twice. But I just really recommend it to a lot of people. If you played the first one and you loved it, you're going to love this one. It's not as great, but it's still good. And if you are thinking about this one, definitely play the first one. You have to play the first one before you play this one. But it's still good, solid F-person shooter, and I just loved it. And once again, it had one of my favorite achievements. The romantic from the first one makes a resurgence in this one, too, which I just really enjoy. And moving on to the next game. Twisted Metal for the PlayStation 3. Everybody wonders, hey, we haven't had a vehicle or combat game like this in a while, right? It's been over a decade. Twisted Metal's coming back. There's a reason why these things kind of went out of style. It's not fun. It's very difficult, as most people know, by playing like a Grand Theft Auto or Saints Row, a third-person shooter game. It's very difficult to drive and shoot. It's not difficult. I mean, you can get used to it, but it's just the whole mechanics of being able to juggle both. And in which case, that's kind of what killed the genre, I want to say. So they bring it back with this one, and it's still just as chaotic and just unfun. I just didn't really enjoy it. You spend a lot of time like in these arenas and matches and stuff where everybody's going after each other, but it seems like everybody's coming after you, and that's just not fun to me when basically you can tell the computer's just ganging up on you and juggling you. I mean, I just find myself hanging around my garage and just kind of spawn camping then, because I just didn't really enjoy it. So what had me going for this game was basically its story and plot, in which case I played through the first one, and then once I realized I already got an idea how the gameplay was, well, I shouldn't even bother, playing for the other 2 stories. I was like, I can just find the stories online, in which case I just YouTubed the other 2 Grim and Dollface stories, and boom, right there on YouTube, watched them all, and I was like, okay, I'm done with this game. 2 hours, I got an idea of how the game plays. I can kind of see where, if you were a diehard fan of this genre, it's good, and if you like online playing stuff, it's good, but for me, has no appeal to me. It's just kind of like, fighter games. But I still want to play these games just in case they entice me somehow. Who knows? I might actually have enjoyed it. But I didn't. The visuals are okay. I wasn't wowed by anything. The controls, like I said, are just very kind of... There's a bit different control schemes, and I kept trying each one out, and I just couldn't find one that really kind of fit. I don't know. That may just be me. I'm not that great at games, and I admit it, but those are my views, and that's how I think about Twisted Metal 3. So, as always, thank you for watching, and I'll catch you next time.